Good morning, good afternoon, evening, whatever you guys are watching this around the world. Good day to all of you out here. This is Richard Nieves and welcome you to the 2015 Major League Baseball season predictions show. It's season predictions and my selection show. Basically what's going on in the world of MLB. Before I say anything, this page will be on the sports blog. This page will be on YouTube, and a lot of other things going on. Also, in the future, I'll be doing my sports picks of MLB, NBA playoffs, the NHL playoffs when their season concludes on April 11th. Also, this weekend, it will be bonus. In this video, we'll probably be separated a little bit, but we'll see. But also the Final Four is this weekend, so I'll give you my predictions for that as well. As a little bit of a bonus pick. But for today, though, will be the MLB season predictions. Because the MLB season starts on Easter Sunday night, April 5th, with the Cardinals and the Cubs in Wrigley Field. ESPN is going to have that game. ESPN Radio, I think WBBM Chicago. WGN doesn't have the game, for those of you wondering. And I believe KMOX in St. Louis will also have it for those of you radio heads out there watching it. So forgive me if I screw up the Chicago radio station, but help me out there on that. It'll probably be edited for various reasons on the description below this video. Anyways, but it's also on ESPN, and then of course April 6th is the full opening day with the other 28 teams in Major League Baseball will start. Alright. So that's what's going on. First things first, I'm going to explain it like this. This is the format. It'll be the American League East, Central, West by 2 wildcard predictions, and then NL East, Central, West, wildcard, and then the postseason predictions. That's how it's going to work. Now, here's the, and this video obviously will be on YouTube. This will be also posted on my Facebook. This will be posted on my Twitter. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it is Richie SBX137. For those of you in the Twitter world who wants to follow me MLB style, I will keep you posted. I got a lot of baseball marks on Twitter. I got a lot of baseball marks in the world of Facebook as well. So, but mainly a lot more on Twitter. So that's what's going down. Now we will get to this. First of all, I'm going to start with the American League East. It's a tough division. Last year, I picked Baltimore to be last. The Baltimore Orioles actually be last in that division. But it was a hard division to grade, too. They actually won the whole thing going away. And I had Boston, the defending World Series champions at the time, winning the division, Tampa being in it. Yankees finishing, I think, third with Toronto. They're going to have a little mix between third there. I will get you last year's link on there, too. But this year, my prediction is the Baltimore Orioles are going to win that division again. They got Showalter. They got players. They got a good pitching staff. A lot of stars still. Cruz will do his thing this year again. But it'll be good. It'll be good. A little bit down the wins. I got them on 92, 70. I think will be the right number in my view. I think they'll win they'll win close over the other teams, but they're the team to beat. So I got Baltimore winning the division. I got Boston finishing second, but very possibly missing the playoffs. The division is going to be so tight that only one very good possibility that one team might make it. Boston, 88 wins. They improved a lot, but it's also an aging team. I think 86 will be Boston. My prediction officially. I think injuries will get them. This is an aging team. It's a good team, though. Don't get me wrong. They got Moncada, 19 years old. He's going to be a stud. He's going to be a beast. But they still got Ortiz, who have a beast here. They have a good pitching staff. They still got Koji, their closer, but he's aging. He's like in the late 30s now. So, aging team. 86 wins, I think, will be the number for Boston. But I don't see them making the playoffs. Age will get them in this one. Who's third in the division? I got the Toronto Blue Jays, my second favorite team out of the whole MLB team. I am a Blue Jay fan. 80, but I got them about the same number because of injuries. Injuries, it's got them already. With Stroman being out for the year, Michael Saunders off for 3 months of the year. They got pitching, they got hitting, but they do not have a bullpen. That's what's going to bite them, in my view. 83 wins for Tornado. I got them in the same. Unfortunately, I can see them improving. I can even see them getting second in the division. Maybe even the division win if Baltimore struggles. But injuries will get them. 83 wins. That's the way I view it. The Yankees, the A-Rod, the Strasher is going to be big. Can he still go? We'll see. Pitching is aged. They haven't got a lot on the minor system right now. They got a lot of young talent, but are they ready for the MLB? We'll see. I got them at 81. I got them at 500. I think they're a 500 team at most this year, the way I look at it. Maybe above it, because they got a streak since 1993 of going 500 and above. So I see 81, 82 wins out of that team. It's a tight division, though. They will compete. And the last taste team, unfortunately and sadly, and I like this team a lot, but it's the Tampa Rays. New manager. Longoria is going to do his thing. Pitching will do their thing, but it's going to be Achilles heel on that team. I see a 75-win team in Tampa this year. It's a tough division. Someone's got to go under 500. I got Tampa for that, and they got a new manager. So, no Madden, big deal. Leadership's going to be key. Tampa's going to be, unfortunately, last in that division. My two favorite teams, the Blue Jays and the Yankees, are third and fourth. To let everyone know, I am a Yankee fan. I am a Blue Jay fan. So those who wanted, those are my two teams. Now, the American League Central, I'm going to say a dark horse in this one. I'll give you in a minute. Because that dark horse is going to win that division. That team is the Cleveland Indians. Terry Francona. They got a pitching staff. They got a good team from 2 years ago still. A dark horse team. It's going to come out of nowhere, similar to Kansas City. And I got them winning the division. 91 wins this year for Cleveland. And they got a manager, Terry Francona, who knows how to get it done. 2 championships with the Red Sox. They got Kluber, the pitcher. He's going to be a beast. They got players. They got youth too. Cleveland will be the shock team this year. Kansas City will be in the playoffs, though, too. I got it right next to them. 89 wins, same as last year. They're going to make noise. They're going to get a run at the division. I don't see them winning it. I will not be shocked they win it, though. Kansas City, basically the same team from last year. They went all the way to the 7th game against the Giants before it ran to Mad Bum at the end. Royals will make some noise, though. 89 wins will get it done. Right after next is Detroit. I don't see them making the playoffs. For second year for Brad Ausmus. Cabrera's going to be the man still. 320, 40 bombs, 40 homers, 120-something RBIs as always, if he stays healthy. But that's an aging team. They got some youth, but I can see seeing it down here in Detroit. I have to see injuries are going to get them on this team. 84 wins, but they're a good team, though. I will not be surprised competing them in the Central. It could be a 3-horse race. Could be 3 teams coming out of that division for the playoffs. Don't be surprised. But I got them third, not making the playoffs. After that, I got the White Sox. They made some noise. They made some money. Abreu's a beast, obviously. 78 wins. They're going to improve, but not by much. They got Sale. Sale's going to win another 15 this year at least. But White Sox, though, injuries will get them. Maybe a little age will get them. We'll see. This isn't a hard division as well. All of them are hard divisions. White Sox were on the 4th. Minnesota were on the 5th. With Molitor as the manager. 75 wins. That's the way I see it. The American League West is going to be interesting too. And I got a little soccer there too. Seattle's going to win the West. The Seattle Mariners. Felix, Cano. They got good players. They got Seager. He's going to be a beast. He's going to be underrated, but he's a beast. Underrated player. They got pitching. They got a good bullpen. They got Rodney. They got a good coach, McClendon. 90 wins will get done for Seattle. 91 wins. They'll beat a tiebreaker with Cleveland to get the 2 spot. Seattle will be making noise. And Cano is going to be Cano. Would he hit 20 homers in that area, we'll see. That's my question there. But Cano's going to be a beast. He's the leader of that team, in my view, with King Felix. Seattle will make noise. They're going to be in the running. Angels, I do see them in the playoffs. That's the second wild card. 89 wins for the Angels. They're going to play close. They're going to play hard. Trout is a beast. Pujols is a beast. But the one distraction is going to be Josh Hamilton. I like Hamilton. I love his story. Fan of his. I know he's having a tough time. He's probably even going to get suspension out of the deal. That's going to distract him, but he'll make it to playoffs barely. The A's will continue to swing from last year. They're barely going to miss the playoffs. I got them at 85, 84, 85 wins. Oakland will just miss the cut. They're just outside. But they didn't improve me this much this year. They just didn't. And they got pitching, they got stuff, but they didn't improve me what's going to happen. So, and you never know with that organization. So Oakland will have a down year this year. Texas, they're going to one up last in the division because Houston's going to be one above it. But Texas, it's not a bad team, but they're aging too. Tough team, tough transition. They got a different manager as well. Houston is going to bump over Texas though. I got Houston at 75 wins. Texas at 72. Houston is good though. In the future, watch an eye at that team. They got youth, experience, a very good farm system. They got young players. They're like Tampa 2008. I watch an eye at that team because they're getting it done right. That team is going to be scary in the next couple of years. And they got to hit a friendly ballpark in Minute Maid Park in Houston. So that's the way I look at it. Houston is definitely a team on the rise. Maybe a dark horse. I don't see him making noise, but I watch an eye at that team. They're exciting. Now, National League. You have Atlanta, Washington battling out for the division. Oh, the wild card. Excuse that. Then I'll get to the National League. Scratch that for a second. AL wild card. I have the Angels. I have KC. And then I will get you to the playoffs in a minute. But those are the two wild cards I have. Oakland's just going to be missing out. So that's how I look at it for there. Now we get to the National League. National League East. I have Washington. I have Atlanta battling for the division. But I got the Nats coming on top. They got Strasburg. They still got the same cast of last year. They got Scherzer. Scherzer's going to be a beast for that team. They're going to have the best record possibly in baseball. 95 wins for that team. I'm putting them high. They're good. After that, it's a war for second. Atlanta, I think they're back. I got them, but Washington's going to run away with that division. Atlanta, 88 wins. They still got the same player. Freddie Freeman, still a beast. Hayward, a beast. The Uptons, I think one of the Uptons is actually gone now, but they're going to be good. They're going to be good. They got still a very good closer. They got a good starting staff. They got youth still as well. Atlanta will make some noise, obviously. Will they make the playoffs? I don't know. I don't think they will. I think they're just in the outside looking in. But 88 is going to be my number for them. But just missing the playoffs by a game. But again, I will not be surprised Atlanta makes the playoffs soon. Because they'll make some noise. We will see. The Mets, they'll be about 500. They'll be a 500. They'll improve. They got right. They got the fences in on Citi Field. They got Harvey back. But they lost Wheeler for the year. That's gonna be big. But they got a lot of youth in that pitching staff. They got Syndergaard. They got a lot of pitchers in that staff. They're gonna make noise here in New York. And of course, I'm speaking to you too, obviously in New York City. So it's a big deal here for the Mets. It's not as big as the Yankees. Because the Yankees are royalty, but the Mets, they're gonna make some noise. They're gonna make some noise. 86 wins I got for. I'm not 86. Who's that? I got an 83 for the Mets. 82, 83 wins for the Mets. I got about 500 really. But I expect they're going to do some noise. Some people say they go for the wild card. I don't see that. They're a year away. So, we'll see. Miami, Giancarlo, it's going to be a beast for the Marlins. But they're gonna improve, but they're not going to make it. They see some pieces. They still need pitching. They get Jose in the middle of the year back. I think they're a year away as well. Maybe those two competing for the division with Washington. We'll see. This will be a fun division next year. But for this year, Miami, 76, 77 wins. They'll do their thing. They'll get Jose back. That's going to be a big deal. Youth. They got a lot of youth. They got Giancarlo's a beast. Who have an MVP like here this year. He's worth the money. And we'll see. And the last one, and if Boston is selling well with that, and Miami got the All-Star game also the next couple of years, so they're going to keep Giancarlo for the long run. He's the perfect ambassador for that team down south and Florida. And then Philadelphia, I don't see them going nowhere. They lost a lot of players. They're an aging team. They got a lot of youth, but they got an aging team. 72 wins for Philly. National League Central. Maybe the hardest division I had to go through besides the East and the AL. But to me, St. Louis Cardinals is the most consistent, professionally run team in baseball. They know what they're doing. They're the Patriots of the MLB. They're the Spurs of the MLB. They know what they're doing. They're the Packers, and so forth. They got such a deep staff. Minor league is even scary. They got youth experience. They always find a way. 94 wins, I think, for them. They're the two coming in. I got them at 94, 95 wins. I think very highly at St. Louis. It's going to be a real dogfight at home for the spot. 93, 94 wins for St. Louis. They're going to make noise. They got deep staff, deep bench, deep roster, deep minor league roster. They know what the heck they're doing. Never count those guys out. See 2011 with the World Series. Never, ever, ever count those guys out. They know what they're doing. They're going to run away with the Central. St. Louis, everybody else is second. And the second place team is the Cubs. Man, made noise. They got a lot of free agents. They're going to make their money. I got them in a wild card spot. I got them at 88, 89. I got them at 90, really. But 93. I think they're going to win by 4 games for the Cardinals in the division. But I can see them running away with that thing. Who knows? 89. Madden. It's going to be an influence of that team. That ballpark, even though a lot of people are complaining about it, especially the rooftop people, and I don't blame them for that. They're going to complain about it. Could be a different atmosphere. Could be a good thing. We'll see. 89 for the Cubbies. After that, none of them are going to make the playoffs. Maybe if lucky, Pittsburgh. But something tells Pittsburgh 88, 89 wins. Same staff a couple of years ago. Guys, a couple improvements. But McCutchen's a beast despite losing his dreads, which is a shock even to me. But he's doing it for a good cause. 87, 88 wins for the Pirates. They're going to beat out Atlanta for the last spot. Pirates will make some noise. They'll lose probably to the wild card in Chicago, though. But they'll be in the playoffs. I just like that team a lot. Ignore the horns in the back because I'm also got the window open for those of you wondering. But I'm going to repeat it one more time. Pittsburgh, 88 wins. They'll do well. That's the way I sense it. Pittsburgh, 88 wins for the Pirates. McCutchen, a beast. They got the same staff to them a couple years ago. Manager's great. The team is rejuvenated. The fans are rejuvenated there in Pittsburgh. 88 wins. For those you are asking what the horn is blaring, because I have the window open and I don't want to be blazing here in the heat. So, Pittsburgh will win that. We continue. Milwaukee, don't see them going anywhere. Down here for them, 500, maybe well below that. I think they got a swoon. Braun might play hurt, who knows. But Braun, we'll have an alright year down here. Pitching's going to kill them in that team, though. Milwaukee Brewers, 80, 82, maybe below. I got them 78. And then, of course, Cincinnati. They might go above them. Yes, they're hosting the All-Star game. They're a very good team. But down here, starting pitching is going to get them. A little bit of relief is going to get them. I know Chapman's a beast. Votto's a beast. They're the same team a couple years ago as well. But down here, hard division. Yeah, I know they're hosting the All-Star game this year. They're probably going to do well, but I got them at 75. It's just a hard division. I love the Reds a lot, but it's a hard division, though, the grade. But you never know what I'm going to be. The West, that's a tough call. I got one coming out of that division because I got Pittsburgh sneaking over Atlanta in the wild card. The West, Dodgers running away with that thing. 93 wins. Managly, Kershaw, Puig. They're all beasts. That team is always stacked. They got Rollins too to replace Kemp. 93 wins for the Dodgers. Everyone else is batting for second with that, and none of them making the playoffs. Second will be a little bit of a shocker. It's going to be a little bit of a shocker because they made a lot of noise in the offseason. San Diego. 85 wins. They're going to prove they're not going to make the playoffs, obviously. They'll be in it, but they're not. They'll be in the running, but they're not. In my opinion, they'll not make it. They got they got pitch, they got players. It's that ballpark, though. It's a pitcher-friendly ballpark, in extreme ways. I know they're trying to bring the fences in, but 85 wins. Can pitching help them? We will see. I got 85 for San Diego. I got the Giants not making it. 84. The after effects of a World Series will get him again. Bochy knows what he's doing, but I don't see him making it. They'll be in it, but I don't see him making it. 84 wins. Anything above that, we'll see. It'll be a shock to me. Mad bum, but they lost a lot of players. They lost Sandoval, too, so who went to the Red Sox. So that's going to be a big loss. They got pitching, but they can that ballpark help them? Can that hitting help them? We will see. Fourth and fifth is Colorado, and the fourth and fifth place teams. I'm trying to speak up here because there's background noise in the back. It's Arizona. I got them fourth. 81. They're a great staff. New manager though. Goldschmidt's gonna be a beast. 30 and 100 always. But Arizona down here for them. I just see them as down here. And then of course I got Colorado. In the last place spot for the West, 75 wins. They're still improving. I know they got a young staff. They got a young team. They got Weiss running the helms there. 75 wins. They lost a lot of players as well. They lost Kadai to the Mets, as an example. So they still got Tulo, but Tulo wants to go to a free. I don't blame him. This guy might go free agency next year. Don't be surprised. I don't think they even signed him a new deal. So 75, 76, they'll hit a lot. Elevation will do that. Pitching will get him as always. So Colorado will be last there. Sorry guys, some Rockies fans out there. I know a lot of people are Colorado. I like the Rockies a lot, but just I'm not feeling it. That division. That division's gonna get them. But Rockies will do good. They're good, but they're just in a tough division right now. But they're on the rise too. They'll be on the rise. They'll be on the rise, and they'll get pitching, and they'll do well. Now the wild cards, like I said, I got Pittsburgh getting the last wild card. I got the Cubbies getting the other. And as to the two wild cards, I got Atlanta, San Fran, and San Diego in the hunt. And we will see what happens. Now I will give you the postseason predictions. In the American League, Baltimore top seed. Seattle number 2, Cleveland number 3, and then I got the two wild cards, which will be Kansas City and Anaheim. I got the Angels being the Royals and Anaheim for one of the spots. Anaheim will place Baltimore, which will be a great series if that happens. I got the Orioles though coming out on top in 4. I would not be surprised that goes 5. I'll say 5 because for dramatic purposes, I'll also say 5 because Game 5's in Baltimore. They'll win that. The other half, I got Seattle and Cleveland in a thriller. I got Seattle in 5, winning theirs. And then Baltimore and Seattle meet, and I got the Orioles winning on top 6 games to get to the World Series. So my American League team to go to the World Series will be the Baltimore Orioles. Buck Showalter will get his due for the Orioles. And I got Seattle being the most improved team out of them all. And those are I won't have to say either team go to the World Series, but I got Baltimore getting again. I think the Birds are back. Now, the other side of the coin. Washington top seed. St. Louis, LA. Again. And then I got the 4-5, which is Chicago, Pittsburgh. I got the Cubbies being Pittsburgh. I do not see the Cubbies though passing Washington up for the playoffs. The pitching will get them. They both have deep staffs, but Washington will win it in 4 in Chicago. The way I view it, even though I love the Cubs, I will not be surprised they go to the NLCS, even the World Series. Even it was prophesized, even in one of the Back to the Future movies, I think they're going to try to win it by this year. But realistically, I see Washington going to the NLCS. I see St. Louis beating the Dodgers again to get to the NLCS. They never give up with that team. I see them winning 5 games in St. Louis. I think St. Louis beats the Dodgers for the 2 spot. St. Louis, they're going to win in St. Louis no matter what, in my view. And Washington, St. Louis will be the 2 teams going. And I got St. Louis, the Cardinals, beating the Nationals in the playoffs. I got them in 5 in St. Louis. So I got Baltimore, St. Louis, the 2 battle of the Birds. And I got the Cardinals. The Cardinals winning the World Series. Just their staff is so well done. 6 games I got them. Depending on what happens in the All-Star game. 5 or 6 games, whatever you look at it. I got them in 6. Over Baltimore. They'll fall short for the title for the Orioles. Even though I love the Orioles and I love the Cardinals. St. Louis, it's going to be a beast in the playoffs. My World Series MVP will probably be maybe the Matt Adams of the world. It's going to be some young star getting it. It's going to be him or it's going to be the pitchers, especially the tragedy they went through last year with Tavares. They're going to win that. They're going to win it for him. They're going to win it for his family. They're going to win for that city, especially what happened to Ferguson last year. Baseball will heal that city. St. Louis wins it, in my view. So that is my World Series pick there. I will update you during the season what's going to happen, hopefully. And we're going to go from there. So have a good week. Have a great season. Do not miss the season. I'm going to be watching some of these games on MLB.tv. If you got an iPhone or Android, definitely check out the Preplay app, MLB Preplay. If they're running it this year, I think they are. If they are, definitely play with them. I got a lot of great friends there. You can follow me there on Preplay at RichieSBX137. You can follow me on Twitter at RichieSBX137. If you want to follow me and friend me, I'm under Richie Yevis on Facebook. And for those of you baseball marks out there, of course, if you're people who are watching this and seeing this in work, and if you're a work-related employee, email me as well. You can straight email me, and I'll give you the details there as well. I will not give you that for security reasons, and everyone else. So if you want to DM me, please do so as well. Now, to everyone here, enjoy your MLB season, and I will talk to you around. This video is about 28 minutes long now, and I will see you when I have to during the season. So enjoy your week, and happy opening day to all of you, and I will see you and hear from you soon.